Was Greg Norman's legacy truly as great as history remembers? This is an exclusive look at his rise to fame. From his first pro win to leading all 4 major tournaments in one season, we'll explore his victories, struggles, and the lasting impact of his bold playing style. This is one story you don't want to miss. We've sourced the most compelling insights from Golf Digest and Golf Week to break down his career. Stick around to see how he became golf's first $10 million earner, despite heartbreaking losses. Let's take a look at how a young surfer from Australia became one of golf's most dominant players. His legendary style and relentless pursuit of excellence redefined championship golf. Over his remarkable career, he secured 88 tournament victories, including 2 major championships, solidifying his status as one of the greatest players in the sport's history. His journey to greatness, however, did not begin with golf. He was born in Queensland, Australia. His father, Mervyn Norman, was an electrical engineer, while his mother was the daughter of a Finnish carpenter. As a child growing up in Australia, he was naturally athletic, excelling in rugby and cricket, the country's most popular sports. He also had a deep passion for surfing and at one point aspired to become a professional surfer. He spent countless hours riding the waves, completely unaware that his true calling lay elsewhere. Golf, however, was not his primary interest. His mother, an avid golfer, introduced him to the basics of the game, but he showed little enthusiasm. That changed when he was 15 years old. While caddying for his mother at the Virginia Golf Club in Brisbane, he found himself mesmerized by the game. Determined to improve, he studied Jack Nicklaus' book, Golf My Way, meticulously analyzing its principles. In just 18 months, he developed a strong grasp of the fundamentals, setting the stage for his transformation into one of golf's most dominant players. Determined to make a name for himself, he secured a trainee position at the Royal Queensland Golf Club, earning just $28 per week. Though the pay was modest, the experience proved invaluable in shaping his skills and mindset. His first taste of media attention came in June 1974, when, at just 19 years old, he was only 1 shot off the lead after the opening round of the Queensland Open. His amateur career was brief, as he quickly turned professional, ready to embark on a global journey that would define the course of his life. Think you've seen it all? Not yet. Before we reveal how Norman became golf's first $10 million earner, let's take a look at his breakthrough moment at the West Lakes Classic, where it all changed. At 20 years old, he took on an assistant professional role under Bill McWilliam at Beverly Park Golf Club in New South Wales. Shortly after, he moved to the Royal Queensland Golf Club Pro Shop, training under Charlie Earp while earning $38 per week. Although the financial rewards were small, his reputation was rapidly growing. His dominance extended beyond Australia. He conquered Europe, North America, and Australia, earning victories across 3 continents. His aggressive playing style, combined with an unwavering commitment to excellence, solidified his reputation as a global golf icon. His breakthrough moment came in 1976 when he claimed his first professional tournament victory at the West Lakes Classic, held at the Grange Golf Club. He set the tone early with an impressive opening round of 64, giving him a 3-shot lead. He continued to dominate, extending his lead to 5 strokes after the second round and an astonishing 10-shot advantage after the third. However, in the final round, he struggled, recording 6 bogeys and 6 pars for a disappointing 74. Despite this setback, his commanding lead secured him a 5-shot victory, marking the first of many professional titles. In 1977, he joined the European Tour, further proving his prowess on the international stage. That same year, he won the Martini International at Blairgowrie Golf Club in Scotland. His dominance continued into 1980, when he captured the French Open by a remarkable 10-shot margin. He also won the Scandinavian Enterprise Open in Sweden, setting a course record with a 64. Later that year, he claimed his first Australian Open title, a tournament he would win 5 times in his career. By 1981, he had reached the Masters tournament, where he put on an impressive performance but ultimately finished fourth, just 3 strokes behind champion Tom Watson. He rebounded quickly, winning the British Masters and securing his 3rd Martini International title that same year. His confidence grew, and in 1982, he successfully defended his British Masters title, won 2 additional tournaments, and finished as the European Tour's leading money winner. The following year, he joined the PGA Tour, marking his entry into the most competitive golfing arena in the world. Despite multiple close calls, how did he manage to stay on top of the PGA Tour? His first PGA Tour victory came at the Kemper Open, where he triumphed by 5 strokes. Just a week later, he played in the US Open and made headlines with a dramatic 45-foot putt on the 72nd hole to force a playoff against Fuzzy Zoeller. However, in the playoff, he struggled, shooting a 75 while Zoeller posted a 67 to win the tournament. Despite the loss, his performance garnered widespread media attention, solidifying his reputation as one of golf's rising stars. After a tough defeat, he rebounded with a victory at the Canadian Open in July and continued his dominance on the Australian Tour. However, 1985 did not meet expectations. He finished as runner-up in 2 PGA Tour events, but secured 2 wins on the Australian Tour, including the PGA Championship. Can't wait to find out how Greg Norman became golf's first $10 million earner? We're almost there. Now, in 1986, he reached the pinnacle of his career. He won the British Open, the World Match Play Championship, and the Dunhill Cup. That year, he led all 4 major championships after 54 holes, an unprecedented feat, positioning himself for a historic single-season Grand Slam. However, he fell just short. At the Masters, he held a 1-stroke lead heading into the final round, but missed a crucial putt on the 18th hole, losing to Jack Nicklaus. At the US Open, he led after 54 holes, but faltered on the final day, finishing 6 strokes behind Raymond Floyd. His redemption came at the Open Championship, where he shot a second-round 63, tying the lowest ever score at the event. Battling brutal conditions, he delivered a final round 69, securing a commanding 5-shot victory, his first major title. He carried his momentum into the PGA Championship, leading after 3 rounds, but a final round 76 cost him the title, finishing 2 strokes behind Bob Tway. Despite these heartbreaks, 1986 remained a career-defining year. He won 4 titles on the Australian Tour, topped the PGA Tour money list, and dominated the European circuit. This is it, the moment you've been waiting for. Let's look at how he became the first golfer to surpass $10 million in earnings. Experiencing a slump in the early 1990s, he turned to renowned coach Butch Harmon to refine his swing. The results were immediate. In 1993, he claimed his second major title at the Open Championship, shooting a record-breaking final round 64, the lowest ever score by a winner until 2016. The following year, he shattered scoring records at the Players' Championship, finishing with an astonishing 264 total, winning by 6 strokes. By 1995, he was back in peak form, winning the Cannon Greater Hartford Open with a spectacular chip-in eagle on the 14th hole and securing the NEC World Series of Golf with a dramatic 70-foot birdie. He topped the PGA Tour money list for the 3rd time in his career. In 1996, he opened the Masters tournament with a record-tying 63 and led for 3 days. Heading into the final round, he held a 6-shot lead, a seemingly insurmountable margin. However, disaster struck as he shot a 78, allowing Nick Faldo to seize victory by 5 strokes. It remains one of the most infamous collapses in golf history. His last PGA Tour victory came in 1997 when he won the Anderson Consulting World Championship of Golf, earning a $1 million winner's check. Injuries slowed him down, and while he continued to compete, he never won another major. Despite setbacks, his dominance was undeniable. He topped the PGA Tour Order of Merit 3 times, becoming the first golfer to surpass $10 million in career earnings. He led the Australian Order of Merit 6 times, won the Varden Trophy for the lowest scoring average 3 times, and was inducted into the World Golf Hall of Fame in 2001. His fearless playing style, aggressive approach, and unwavering pursuit of excellence cemented his status as one of golf's greatest legends, the great white shark of the sport. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the incredible legacy of Greg Norman. His fearless style, record-breaking wins, and larger-than-life personality made him one of golf's greatest icons. Subscribe now to get an inside look at the biggest names, greatest rivalries, and untold stories in golf.